Have you ever contemplated the true depth and breadth of unemployment's impact on our lives and society? Unemployment isn't just a personal crisis for those who experience it. It has far-reaching effects that seep into the very fabric of our communities. Think about it. When joblessness surges, it doesn't just mean more people are out of work. It can lead to a rise in mental health problems, as individuals grapple with the stress of lost income and uncertainty about the future. It's not an isolated incident, but a ripple effect that touches everyone around. Even more startling is the correlation between unemployment and crime rates. Did you know that a 1% rise in unemployment can lead to a 1.3% increase in property crimes? That's a significant societal impact that stretches beyond the individual. Unemployment doesn't just affect the jobless, it sends shockwaves throughout our entire society. The unseen impact of unemployment is indeed a silent epidemic that we must address. To fully grasp the magnitude of the unemployment issue, we must delve into the numbers. Globally, the unemployment rate hovers around 5.7%. That's more than 275 million people without work. And these figures only account for those actively seeking employment. If we factor in those who've given up, the numbers would be even more staggering. Now let's zoom in on the United States. The unemployment rate here fluctuates around 3.7%. It may sound like a small number, but it translates to nearly 6 million people. That's roughly equivalent to the entire population of Missouri out of work. But the impact of unemployment isn't evenly distributed. Certain demographic groups bear the brunt of joblessness more than others. For instance, young adults, those between the ages of 15 and 24, face a particularly steep uphill battle. The youth unemployment rate stands at approximately 13.6% globally, nearly 3 times higher than the adult unemployment rate. Minorities too are disproportionately affected. For example, in the United States, the unemployment rate for African Americans is approximately double that of their white counterparts. The reasons for these disparities are complex and multifaceted, involving a mix of societal, economic, and educational factors. And let's not forget about the long-term unemployed, those jobless for 27 weeks or more. They make up about 20% of the total unemployed population. The longer someone is out of work, the harder it becomes to secure employment, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Women, especially those with young children, also face unique challenges in the labor market. They often grapple with issues like wage inequality and lack of access to affordable childcare, which can hinder their ability to find and maintain stable employment. In essence, the story of unemployment is a tale of inequality, filled with stark disparities that cut across age, race, and gender lines. These numbers aren't just statistics, they represent real people struggling to find stable employment. Job loss isn't just a financial blow, it's a significant psychological trauma. Imagine a tide that ebbs away, taking with it your sense of security, self-worth, and even your identity. This is the emotional impact that job loss can have on an individual. It's not just about the paycheck, it's about the profound sense of worthlessness that can creep in when you're no longer part of the workforce. Anxiety, depression, and feelings of humiliation often follow in the wake of unemployment. You might start to question your abilities, your worth, your future. It's a cocktail of negative emotions that can be incredibly hard to shake off. What's worse, the data backs this up. Various studies have shown that the unemployed are more likely to suffer from mental health issues compared to their employed counterparts. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Vocational Behavior found that job loss can lead to a significant increase in distress levels, comparable to the death of a loved one or a divorce. Another study, published in the journal Social Science and Medicine, found that the longer someone is unemployed, the more their mental health tends to deteriorate. It's a downward spiral that can be incredibly hard to break out of. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's all very grim, isn't it? And yes, it is. But it's important to understand the gravity of the situation. Job loss isn't just about economics, it's about people's lives, their mental health, their sense of self. We need to start viewing unemployment not just as a financial issue, but as a mental health issue. We need to provide support not just in the form of financial aid, but also in the form of mental health resources. We need to acknowledge the psychological toll of job loss and work towards mitigating it. The psychological scars of job loss are often overlooked but can be just as damaging as the financial hardships. While the unemployment issue may seem daunting, it's not insurmountable. Indeed, there are paths forward, solutions to the unemployment issue that can provide hope and relief to those in need. One such solution is job retraining programs. These initiatives focus on equipping individuals with new skills or refining existing ones, enhancing their employability in an ever-evolving job market. Take the story of John, for example. After losing his job in the manufacturing industry, he participated in a job retraining program that taught him coding. Today, he's a software developer at a thriving tech company. His story is a testament to the power and potential of these programs. Unemployment benefits, too, play a crucial role in this journey. They provide a safety net for those facing job loss, allowing them the time and means to seek new employment or retrain for a new career. These benefits serve as a bridge, carrying individuals from job loss to the next chapter in their professional lives. Moreover, we can't overlook the importance of policies that encourage job growth. These can come in the form of incentives for businesses to hire more employees, or initiatives that stimulate economic growth and create new job opportunities. Each of these strategies holds a piece of the puzzle to resolving the unemployment crisis. They remind us that no one is alone in this journey, and that there are resources and strategies available to help. With the right strategies and resources, we can tackle the unemployment crisis and help people find stable, fulfilling employment. Let's recap what we've learned about the unemployment issue. We've dived into the unseen effects of unemployment, taking a closer look at the hard numbers that lay bare the extent of this problem. We've also explored the psychological toll of job loss, a burden carried by many. Finally, we discussed the path forward, potential solutions that can help alleviate this issue. Unemployment is a complex issue, but understanding its impacts and potential solutions is the first step towards addressing it.